This is Hollywood superstar Hugh Jackman. Welcome to Series 4 of the Dad Tales podcast. These two are the real greatest showmen. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm going to definitely cut this bit out.
So the question is...
We don't ever find the answer out. But that's like being in between like your mum and your dad.
Hang on for a second. We've had that one. What are you talking about? So what was the age? So that's what you use the tissue for as well as wiping your ass.
It is, you're right, yeah.
Bad man.
That was from a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Go back and listen to it. Good episode, I enjoyed it.
Just before we start, something I wanted to bring up a few weeks ago.
All right.
Was this? I meant to mention this. So I'm going to show you a picture now. I'll put this on our Instagram. Just see if you can just read that.
Oh, fucking hell. Education thing.
So this was in Andy's feedback in her maths book. So can you read what that sentence says?
Absolutely beautiful, pride in her book work.
Yeah, and the writing is as if it's been written by...
Giving every task 110% effort with excellent resilience.
So, first point being that the writing's really bad.
Is it?
It's terribly written. I mean, how it's written. It looks like it's written by a 3-year-old.
I don't know. I think that's quite neat writing.
I think you're looking at the wrong thing. And the second thing is the second sentence. Just read the second sentence again.
Oh, it says going. I thought it said, giving every task 110%.
Right. So this is in a maths book.
Yeah, 110%.
You can't give something 110%.
Actually, you can.
You can't.
You can.
Prove it.
How do you get Siri up? She'll tell you. There is.
You can't give something more than 100%. Something can be doubled more than 100%. So I could sell 200% of my stock, but you can't give it 100% to the maximum.
Just ask Siri. Siri, can you give more than 110% as a concept?
I don't think you can. As a theory,
just ask
Siri, can you give more than 100% effort? There's no such thing as giving more than 100% effort. Is it possible to give? Should we refrain from giving 100%? Should we refrain from giving 100% effort? Yes. We should never put telly time.
Right, let me make homework for Leon.
Yeah. She's not actually answered. She's just given me pages to look at.
I'm sure.
So it says here, according to Reddit, because the basic math, 100% is everything. You can't give more than that on any given day.
I'm sure QI have proven you can. Or Mythbusters or something along those lines.
You find that first. You find that first.
And I'll come back and either apologise soon. No, you're right.
No, you'll just forget that we ever discussed it. So this week, because it's Christmas...
So hang on, so what's your problem with that handwriting, by the way?
It's horrible. You couldn't even read it, so how can you say it's good?
Because I struggle to read fancy writing.
That's not fancy writing. That's just terribly written.
Stick on socials too.
It is. It's unneat. Unneat, I would say.
It's no worse than the doctor's.
It's the doctors don't write now, do they?
It's neater than mine.
They type stuff now, don't they? In fact, my doctor just Googles stuff. She goes to the doctor and goes, "What's wrong with you?" He's got like a Google thing. Oh, okay. I think it's this. I'm gonna fucking do that.
Yeah. Do you look like that? That's a cock. I know, but it's cock. It does, but I'm here for me too.
Why is it bent to the left? It is. Right, so as it's Christmas and we're getting the Christmas spirits, or it's maybe been Christmas, I think.
It's coming out after Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. What we want to do?
I think it might be Boxing Day this.
This is Boxing Day special.
What day is Christmas Day this year? Wednesday?
Wednesday the 24th.
It's the 25th every year.
Tuesday the 24th, yeah.
So I think this is Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day. How was your Christmas?
Oh man, I ate too much as per normal. I've had this is my 10th Christmas dinner I've had.
I love Christmas dinner.
My record in December is probably about 10 Christmas dinners.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, one
proper turkey in the
well,
turkey
if I go out and we're eating, like, you know, if you go places, it's turkey.
Yeah.
And one year at Christmas, I had like we had like National Christmas Service week, so I got fed them. We had like an auditor come in I got fed then. Went out with work, I got fed then.
It's no wonder you won't leave that shop.
And then went like, we go a lot out, and I, do you know what I mean? And I made about 10 goes.
So
like,
if you went out for like your Christmas dinner,
yeah.
like that for your staff do, bear in mind you've already had 3 or 4, you won't go, oh, I'll have pasta on this one.
Nope, it's turkey.
Me neither.
Turkey. I love turkey. I love a bit of turkey. I love a bit of stuffing.
Are you a breast or a leg man?
Breast. I can't stand meat on the bone.
No.
I hate eating meat off the bone.
Still would though.
No, I don't.
I would though.
No, I don't actually. It repulses me eating off the bone.
Does it?
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, it's because I don't write that down.
Yeah, it repulses me. Even off the wings. I'm not a fan of eating off the bone.
Yeah.
So.
Rigid.
Yeah. Anyway.
So we're going to talk.
How was your Christmas day?
Oh, it was.
Did Santa come?
No, I didn't.
Anyone with little ears, put fingers in now, or leave the room. Enough's come by. Do your kids still believe in Santa?
No. It's a tough time as well because we know,
I get it. That's
yeah, we know the magic of
Yeah.
Christmas, and then once that's gone, you're delivering a very different Christmas day.
This is my worry. This has got to be the last, to a point where me and Noah was having a conversation. I was like, I've done your Christmas list, and he's like to Santa, and he's like, "Cough, Dad." And then I was like, "No, you got to do Christmas Santa." And I was, "He won't bring you what you want." And he's like,
I also think that there's a part of responsibility to make sure they know, because if they go to high school and get to Christmas and go, "Oh, Santa's coming over wrote him a letter, I'm off to go see him at weekend," I think that there's an air there that they need to know so they don't get the piss taken out of them.
But I think so. Ava, I know she knows he's not real, but she's like at an age where she dare, just in case.
Like,
I've got to be thinking. However, if she was at school and she said something about Santa, I think she's savvy enough. Like she said some Santa and said, "Oh, do you believe in Santa?" She goes, "No, of course I fucking don't. Taking piss sort of thing." She's got that sort of mentality.
Potty mouth. Maybe she's just been good at home for Noah's sake though as well.
No, she's a little shitbag. She'd ruin it in a heartbeat. No, she probably would be good.
It's the walking under the ladder thing, isn't it? Whether you believe in it or don't believe in
Oh
it.
yeah, absolute magpies.
Yeah.
Like what a load of crap. I salute Mr. Magpie and say, "How you doing, Mr. Magpie? How's your family?" And I salute it. I don't always say the verbal, but I'll always salute it.
I'm the same as the 3 greats thing, and I think that's quite a modern thing.
Yeah, I don't know about 3 greats.
Yeah, I just thought you're not tempted here.
I seen that thing where people don't walk under like street signs, do you know, like a motorway sign with roundabouts. People will walk around them. There's one that's going to a football ground, and it's like smack in the middle, and obviously it's like an underpass for the road that runs past it, and people will go sneak through it. I'm talking, it's like you have to change some point side to go through, and people will not walk under it.
Yeah, it get me started on something. I'm not paranoid, but I just don't like tempting fate.
Snap.
So, what we're going to talk about this week is
Not paranoid, superstitious.
No, it's Snow White. If you was little old Snow White and you could pick your 7 dwarves of maybe people you know or celebrities or something like that, based on each characteristic, who would you choose?
So, my happy.
Happy? We'll start with Happy.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock.
Because he would make me happy.
And he's a friend of the pod.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to get on the pod. Right?
Yeah. So I think Dwayne, me and him were really good friends.
Oh, you would.
Yeah. We get on really well, us two. We'd have a good laugh.
I'd love to think that, like, if there was a celebrity I knew, we'd be proper bezies.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think he'd make me happy, make me smile. Because he's quite infectious in his...
Yeah. There's a lot of talk of him. He's very similar to what he is on TV as well.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
It's just a normal character.
Yeah, I think he's quite but it comes across very humble. Now, I'm hoping that's not fake, and I hope he's quite a humble, nice guy, because I like people who are humble.
Yeah. And I hate hearing stories when they go, "Oh no, they're not genuine, or they're a bit arsey or something."
And I hope he's like that, because like every now and then he'll be in America or whatever, because he lives in America. But like there's like a tour bus, because his car's blacked out, white window. It's like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I'm hoping that's not just for our sake, this side of the camera, but he does that anyway. I'm hoping he does that. So
I'd like to think that.
Mine's The Rock.
My happy would be Mr. Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
He just always looks happy.
Oh,
It always looks happy. And what Ed Sheeran for me is 100%er. He just doesn't have anything bad. You don't ever hear any rumours of him doing bad shit. His songs are all class. He's a 100%er.
Yeah, I like
There's
Ed
no
Sheeran.
controversy around him. Whereas with some celebs, you go, "Oh, he's all right, but he's a bit of a jerk."
Yeah, but I think he's another one that's humble, grateful for where he is, what he's come through. Do you know who else is a bit like that? Which is quite a humble person. He's got Tourette's, hasn't he now?
Lewis
Bald,
Capaldi,
and I think he seems to come across like really like
genuine down
like
to
he's
earth.
the guy who's gone. I've won the fucking lottery here.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
How have I got to where I am?
Yeah, loving life.
He's another one, isn't he? You don't really hear anything bad about him. He's a bit of an 100%, or his songs are all class.
Yeah.
We not bought into him in his Tourette's, but you kind of think, oh, that's a bit shit.
Yeah.
And good to see him come back. Shall I go on next one?
Yeah.
Sneezy.
Mine's a bit not quite PC right here.
Oh. Don't we could clear out. My Sneezy, I've gone for J.K. Rowling.
Why sneeze though?
So Sneezy's called Sneezy because that's the one that works hard, and apparently it's as a little dwarf in the mine have been chiseling away, and the dust gets there. That's why it sneezes a lot.
Oh, is it really?
And I think J.K. Rowling's somebody that has worked hard. I know I'm clutching at straws, but
No, I'm not clutching at straws. No. Yeah,
apart from you.
Yeah, I was sneezing. Yeah, she's. I don't like her viewpoints.
Yeah.
I don't like her viewpoints.
Come on then, Mr. Controversy. Who's your Sneezy?
Well, I thought Sneezy was like a bit of a like a disability type thing, like a thing.
Drug addict.
Yeah, yeah, snorting coke all the time. And this guy, I absolutely love. I think he's probably pound for pound one of the greatest actors to ever live.
Okay.
And I find it like harrowing that in his old age he's got a massive debilitating condition. So I'm using it as like I see Sneezy's got like a bit of a disability or a disadvantage, if that makes sense.
Have you gone Bruce Willis?
No.
Oh.
I've gone Tim Curry.
Tim Curry?
I think Tim Curry is probably one of the best actors. If you look at the spectrum of what he's done as an actor, it is phenomenal.
Tim Curry was in Home Alone 2?
Yes, who plays the concierge guy. Yeah. He's done.
He's one of the people, I think, that I could name Home Alone 2. I probably couldn't name any other film he's been in, but I would see him in other films. Go, oh, that's him.
He's in Clue. He's in also.
He's done a lot.
Brilliant actor, absolutely brilliant. He's in a guy with Sylvester. He's in a film with Sylvester Stallone. Who
Rocky
plays a gangster. No, he plays like an 80s gangster, and he's like a speech therapist for him. I tell you what, Tim Curry, brilliant, and it's harrowing what decline. I mean, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Do you know what I mean? All the films he's done over his life, and like I say, he's ended up with a debilitating condition, and it's such a shame to not enjoy his twilight. Is what I'm. So that's why I ended up with Sneezy. So I didn't realise Sneezy was because he was a hard worker.
It's only what I've read. It could be wrong.
It's Roy Keane then for me.
Where are we going next?
I'm going to go Grumpy.
Grumpy? Yeah? Who are we going for?
So my Grumpy is Simon Cowell.
Oh.
I think he's a great person to have around because of his knowledge of the industries and things like that. Great business, but he's a grumpy fucker. He's the person like who I think, mate, cheer up, you're winning in life.
Chill the fuck out.
You are winning in life.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
His face doesn't always say he looks grumpy though, does he?
Well, no, because fucking plastic surgery to fuck.
Oh.
But I just think he's backed himself to a corner to be the miserable bastard.
Yeah, he almost wants to sit in that chair.
Well, he wants to be the villain. Yeah, he wants to be the villain thing.
Yeah.
But actually, hey, you've won life. You've I don't know. Everything you've touched has turned to gold, though. Do you know what I mean?
And somebody like that who's got lots of experience that can help people.
Yeah,
you kind of think,
yeah.
Could you just not use your powers for good?
Yeah. Instead of evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's my Grumpy.
He's your Grumpy. I've gone for Grouch from Sesame Street.
Huh? Oh, we've gone there, have we?
and why I've gone for it, because I think he naturally embraces pessimism, and I quite like that. But he also uses his talents to teach children
I don't know who Crouch is.
Grouch is the little green one in the can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe I do. I want a Sesame Street kind of guy. I was a Muppets guy.
Shock. He's like anything with hand up somebody's ass.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, they must. Sesame Street must have things at their asses.
Big bird.
So, where are we going next?
Next, I'm going to go for Dopey. I've gone Dopey. This is something that I've mentioned to you before. I've gone from Dave from the Royal Family.
Oh, yeah.
And I've said this before now. In the first few episodes, Dave starts out as quite somebody that's intelligent.
Yeah.
As the series gets on, he gets thicker and thicker. But he's still very lovable.
Yeah. A very lovable character. Mine's a very lovable character. And I am 100% convinced it is a character he's playing. Carl Pilkington.
Carl Pilkington.
I am still convinced he's playing a character.
He could very easily Venn diagram into Grumpy as well, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could, yeah. Bullshit. But, yeah, I think he plays a dopey character. And he's probably a dizzy guy. I'm dizzy at times.
Do you know what, though? I've been watching An Idiot Abroad recently, weirdly. And it's a distinct line in it between dopey and naive.
Yeah. Well, season 1, I think he's very naive, and then season 2, it's like he's got to get back into that character, put that suit back on, knowing what's coming.
Yeah.
Like the first season, it was quality because he's like, the fuck do you mean I've got to go do this? Whereas season 2, mate, you can do the same again, so you know what's coming, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
But even in like Derek, it just looks like he plays himself.
Yeah, that's what I think is a character.
It feels.
I think for me, it felt like Derek was him because there were certain things where he did things. I'm thinking, and then he was doing it in Idiot Abroad. I'm like, that's you.
Yeah, you don't look like he's acting, does it? It feels very natural, but as a
I like him. Don't get me wrong, I think he's brilliant. Again, I think what a genius. He's managed to.
It's a good.
Cash
it's a good one for Dopey. What have you got next?
I'm gonna go Bashful.
Bashful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine is because again, a bit like The Rock. I think he's in his lane and he's happy in his lane and he's not a look at me, I'm all power and mighty like celebrities can be, if that makes sense. And that's Ryan Reynolds. I think he's quite bashful in his personality and the fact that he knows his status. He's probably one of the most famous people on the planet. But I don't think he portrays himself that way around, and he's quite
humble.
Humble, yes.
I think Ricky Gervais could be a bit like that as well. He doesn't flaunt himself, does he? He knows he's made an awful lot of money. He'll still wear shitty jeans.
Exactly.
Shitty t-shirt. Yeah. That's not mine, by the way.
I like Ricky Gervais.
I've gone for Bashful. The most bashful person I can think of that keeps himself well and truly out of the limelight. Banksy.
Mm-hmm.
He certainly isn't somebody that stood at front going, look at
me.
Look
Yeah,
at me.
how fucking fantastic I am. Unpopular opinion, Banksy's art is shit.
I mean, that's subjective, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
are you not a fan?
Hey, it's better than I can fucking do. I can't draw for shit. But like, when you look at certain things, I can actually say you look at like an oil painting, and someone goes, "Oh, that's not very good." That I'm like, that's fucking amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was watching Artist of the Year, Portrait Artist of the Year, and they had oh man, her name just jumped out of my head. Jill Scott. Jill Scott. Someone was painting her with. It was like watercolors. Someone was doing like greys and stuff like that. So it was like different aspects and stuff. I'm like, they're amazing. But there was like going, yeah, they've not really caught the detail I'd like. I think I'm like, the fuck? And then I look at Banksy and go, hang on.
I know what you mean, but I find this like with cakes and stuff like that though. Surely it's a taste thing.
Oh yeah, it's not presentation.
You can't. I don't get how, because I know nothing about art. To go, well, I think that's. How could I judge it and go, well, I don't think that's right. I think that's brilliant. That's shit. That's just my opinion. Same as a cake. If I'm eating 3 different cakes, I go, well, I like that one because it tastes nicest. Yeah. You know, that carrot cake against that sponge cake against that banana cake. Well, I like banana cake.
Yeah.
And is that not a similar sort of thing?
Yes.
But have you not seen that thing? I'm sure I might be making this up, but that banana that stuck to the wall that sold for like 4 million quid.
Yeah, I've seen it. That can't be real.
How can you call that art?
That can't be real. So, without getting down a deep rabbit hole, I read somewhere that art is just a money laundering tax dodge.
Yeah.
You don't pay taxes on art. So it's in your interest to, if you've got a lot of money and you want to remove the money away from paying taxes, you buy art.
Yeah, which is why a lot of people, rich people, buy art.
So you're sort of washing your money. You've got all this money that's coming through an account. You then go buy a piece of art. You hold on to it as an asset. You don't pay tax. Then you sell your art. You don't have to then pay taxes on that because you've sold your...
Yeah. There you go, kiddies. A little bit of financial advice for you.
Which then you think, how's that banana sold for 3 million? I know, because fucking DJ Rockefeller's had to shift so he didn't have to pay his taxes.
Yeah.
And he sold it to Johnny Kevin, who's going to wash it back out again. I don't know.
Johnny Kevin.
And just
famous art dealer.
Back Alley Brown. Anyway.
Where
was you up to?
Where are we next? We've got 2 to do.
2.
We've got Doc and Sleepy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Sleepy.
Go for Sleepy then.
I'm going to go Sleepy. And I've gone with this one because you cannot get more sleepier than this guy. He's always in his dressing gown. And he's done a lot of sleeping around. It's the man, the legend, Hugh Hefner. If you need somebody in your army...
R.I.P.
If you need someone in your army to be sleepy...
I'm not going to get on my thingy, but he's a sleazeback.
Allegedly.
He's up there with, what's his face, who owns Spearmint Rhino? What's his name?
Stringfella.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's all seedy.
Allegedly.
It's all seedy.
Allegedly.
Stop lording over these days.
The fact that he can just wear his dressing gown all day long.
Yeah, there is something about that, isn't there? Yeah. Slippers and a pipe and thing.
A gob full of titty.
Yeah. Oh, I want to enjoy that bit. Not for me. My wife listens. Not for me, love. It's not for me. It's not for me, love.
You're just not in your dressing gown all day.
It's like you have too much of a good thing. It's going to ruin it. It's going to take the fun out of it. Not for me.
I've got a day off tomorrow. I'm just going to spend all day in my dressing gown.
Pretend you Hefner. You blow up dolls around the room.
Silky dressing gown and underpants. Put eating on tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
With your tissues.
27th tomorrow, isn't
it? My Sleepy is the guy who's got a cracking voice that I could just listen to all day long, audiobook style, the lot. Morgan Freeman.
Are you thinking so it'll put you to sleep?
Yeah, as in like, I'd have him as my sleepy guy to Morgan, need to go to bed. I'm restless. Read this book to me. Off we go.
50 Shades.
No, not some raunchy.
And he got his big.
Have you read that?
Member. No, I've seen one of films, maybe 2 of films.
I haven't seen a film. I've not read it. I've not seen a film.
I thought it was a bit shit, to be fair. I'm going to read a book if there's a film to watch.
Yeah.
Behave.
Do you know what was a bit hypocritical about that book? If a man was reading a raunchy, saucy thing, he'd be called a dirty bastard. Yeah, it was okay for women to be reading.
Didn't we used to read them like Jilly Cooper novels?
I didn't read Jilly Cooper.
I mean, I never did because there's a lot of words in there.
I don't know what Jilly Cooper is.
I
used to read Nuts and...
She used to...
yeah.
Read?
Just stick the pages together from time to time.
Just a look at the pictures a little bit. So read it. Your last one, Doc. Who have you got for Doc?
My man.
My man. Is your dwarfs all men?
Yeah, the 7 dwarfs are men. Snow White is the female.
I don't. We live in a modern world.
We do, but I'm sticking true to the story.
There was rumours that Dopey was a female.
Really?
I don't know why. Anyway, who have you got for Doc?
So I was torn between 2. And just because I think they're proper geezers. Quality guys, you know, and that's Jason Statham and Vinnie Jones. Do you know, like, as in, like, the persona, the portrayed, stuff like that, the hard men, you know, they're a bit like boy about the town sort of thing.
You've got a look at Statham today.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Just bald head.
No, it's just because you've turned up in trunks.
Yeah. Professional diver.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so I was torn between like Vinnie Jones, from like the football to the acting to the, again, I think he's a humble guy. I think he knows where he is in his status. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And Jason Statham, similar sort of thing, was diving, fell into acting and stuff like that, and then got on the Guy Ritchie bandwagon and snowballed and like one of the biggest people in Hollywood. And I just think they're like the proper leaders, the people to look up to.
There's a lot of things about Jason Statham plays the same part in every film.
Not bothered. I love it.
I'm saying, I think he's good. I like him.
Yeah. But that's like saying,
yeah.
But that's like saying Guy Ritchie creates the same film every time. He does. All his films are the same, with like long shots and stuff like that, and pieced together. It's like what is it as well? I think he does all the same films, doesn't he? Tarantino.
Yeah.
They've got like all things that come together in a.
But that's the art of it.
Yeah, of course it is.
Type of, like producer or whatever it is that they're called.
You want a hard man? Get Vinnie Jones. What's the Vinnie Jones?
Statham's going to be one of the top choices in it for an hard man.
Yeah, Vinnie Jones isn't as good actor, but he plays a good role as an hard man. I just watched The Gentleman, the TV series, and he was very, very good in that. I thought he played a really good role in that.
I thought he was good in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah, again, brilliant when he doesn't speak and then at the end he speaks. Brilliant. Yeah.
Well, I liked him in Lock, Stock as well.
Yeah.
I thought he was good in that.
And then Snatch is Bulletproof Tony. You don't like Snatch, do you?
Nah.
But Snatch is Lock, Stock again. It's just a regurgitation of.
I just didn't. I liked Lock, Stock, and I just think Snatch was shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sorry.
Yeah, but Vinnie Jones plays the same character, apart from he's got his boy with him in Snatch, and he has in Lock, Stock.
Yeah.
The exact same character, hard man who called to find somebody or do the dirty jobs for you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Harry the Hatchet. What a film Lock, Stock is.
It is a very good film. I do enjoy it.
Anyway, who's your Doc?
My Doc. So Doc being the leader in it. Doc is supposed to be the person that leads. That's the idea of what Doc's persona is. And I've gone for the greatest leader of all time.
Donald Trump.
No.
Churchill.
No.
Ooh.
I know you're probably going down the list and now thinking Boris Johnson.
I don't feel like no.
Liz Truss.
Yeah.
No, none of those. I've tried to stay very unpolitical in this one. The greatest leader of all time.
I know you're going to go with P.T. Barnum.
No.
What's his face? Who plays P.T. Barnum?
Huge.
Yeah, Jackman.
Huge.
Friend of the pod.
The greatest leader of all time, John Hannibal Smith.
Oh, the A-Team.
leader of the A-Team.
Oh, yeah.
If you want a leader, you don't look at
Is that his name? John
Hannibal Smith.
I thought just Hannibal Smith.
Hannibal's is like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I didn't realize. I thought Hannibal was his name. Yeah, what a film. And Liam Neeson plays Hannibal very well in the movie. Mate, the movie's really good.
I don't think I've seen it. In fact, I've got it on DVD.
How they only made one is beyond me. It's a very good film.
The TV series was.
The TV series was brilliant. Yeah, it was brilliant. But I thought do you know when they brought it back as a film? I thought they've done something really well here.
Yeah, who was the other guy that was in it?
So there were, Liam Neeson played Hannibal. You had
the guy from
Thingy Cooper was Face.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper was Face.
Yeah.
I can't think who was the crazy nutter. I can't think of his name, but I've seen him before as well. And then you had Rampage Jackson at UFC fight who played BA.
Mr. T.
Yeah. No, played BA.
Yeah, played BA, didn't he?
Mr. T was Mr. T.
Yeah.
He was his own guy.
Yeah. That's it. Nice one. We've got our 7 dwarfs.
Yeah. Who would be Snow White?
Would be me.
You know Snow White.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
Is
she all like?
Yeah, she's. Sandra Bullock all day long.
I find that a bit of a left fielder.
Yeah. I feel like I've grown up with her in films.
Yeah.
She's just always been one of them. I thought,
not she's a great actor, but
she is a very good.
I tell you what,
as well.
she plays a cop and a pageant thing. What acting?
Beauty queen.
Yeah, I was like, I got the good.
Yeah, she's another one. She's done very, very different films.
Yeah.
And managed to turn around to them all. Who would your Snow White be?
My mum.
I thought you said that. This is my mum. Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about Marilyn Monroe, but she's another one.
She was a pioneer.
She 100%er.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe a bit of controversy.
Yeah, maybe.
She definitely rutting somebody once she shouldn't
Yeah,
be.
Frank Sinatra.
All of them.
Well,
The Rat Pack.
yeah, dirty boys.
The Rattler Pack.
Yeah.
It's
I
good.
don't know who's 100% for a female, really, I think. Greta Thunberg. There you go. She can be Snow White.
Fuck me. Right, I'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday.
Keep smiling.
Stay safe.
Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_ or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you are providing us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.